Hirsch, how fancy is, like, dinner around here on most nights? Alright, that's not ideal, but I'll be able to do it. What's your opinion on the barbarous hordes, huh? They seem receptive to logic at all, or do they just want to scream and punch each other? The fuck's the circle? I'm gonna guess that that's not something that the women get involved in. O'Roydens have something similar. It's not called the circle, it's just called beat each other up for 15 minutes and see whoever wins. No shirt, no shoes, no watches. Whoever cries first loses. That's an Edgar O'Riordan thing. I'll keep that in mind, Hirsch. Thanks. Kieran, can I help you? You know, no, he did not come with me. He's back in London dealing with business. Why? Oh, ew! Sorry, I didn't mean to have such a visceral reaction. It's just you. When? And he hasn't called you back. I'm shocked, Kieran. You've given Kai so many reasons to be attracted to you, from the alcoholism to the drunk driving to the general this. Maybe it's because he's not your personal fleshlight to go in and out of anytime that you like, and he has standards. I can't say that they're high standards, but he's got them, and frankly, having this conversation is very surprising. So, you know what? Why don't you do the math and figure out why he hasn't called you back? Were you and Lucian talking to the press about me, or was that Victor? You are not that good of an actor, Kieran. Who was it? I don't fucking believe you. Was it your father? Because the halo that I had with him got tarnished real fast when I decided I wanted to start having fucking opinions about the business, okay? Victor hates me, and if I got knocked down, then he gets the hutch. You two live to fuck with everybody. Why wouldn't it have been you? Please, your mother did not tell you not to fuck with me. She's probably the one pooing it anyway. Okay, I've seen the kind of women that your mom hangs out with. Don't tell me that Lady Martha Parmullen is not one of those, okay? She's got every fucking reason to hate me. I stand for everything that repulses her, all right? Oh, Aunt Martha, I didn't know. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for you to hear any of that. It's, I've been really upset lately with how things have been going, and yeah, sure, we can go for a walk, Michael. If I don't come back from this walk, your Aunt Tony's gonna be picking you and Patty, okay? And tell your dad maybe he wasn't as big of an asshole as I thought he was. All right. I shouldn't have said that. That was a horrible thing to say, and you have not been involved with any of the bad parts of this entire endeavor. I just sort of assumed that since all of those women at Sonia Yusupov's birthday knew you and they were talking so much about you, I just sort of assumed that you were the same type. And I've just been waiting for you to say everything that they said about me all over again. Plus, your sons haven't exactly been my biggest fans. I mean, Kieran and Lucian just sort of seem to want to cause chaos wherever they go, but Victor fucking hates me. I mean, yeah, I definitely got my guard up, but you have to in this life. Kind of envy you a little bit. Just not having to deal with everything and sort of not knowing. Not that you don't not know. Hell, I was a wife for 10 years and there was a lot of things I didn't know about that I knew about. So what, he keeps these guys around, he lets them do whatever the hell they want so he doesn't lose his Irish cred? Hate to tell you, Aunt Martha, but looking at this house and you and the cars and the boys, seems like he lost the cred years ago. He's living pretty high on the hog these days. Well, my mother met my father, and I think she was just tired of cooking and cleaning for everybody in her life, and
here comes this dippy little American who promises her a pretty charmed spot. Well, that's awful sad, isn't it? I know it. I knew it. That's why he's been so pissy. It's not family money. It's not a Doherty business. It's Parmullen money. You've been the one that's been financing the hutch this whole time, isn't it? I wish I would have known that. Obviously, that would have pissed him off, because then he doesn't have as much sway over me. Shit, and now I gotta pretend. I gotta act like I have no idea that you're the man behind the curtain, Aunt Martha. Makes me feel a little bit better, though. Boys don't get any toys if Mommy says not tonight. I know you can't, but maybe could you just ask Victor to not be such an asshole to me? I know what I'm doing. Half the time I know what I'm doing. I'm getting real good at faking it till I make it. Hirsch said that. Problem is, I don't got anybody I can put in the circle. I got mostly women working for me and little weedy ones. I don't got anybody that's gonna physically fight for me. No, I can't ask Alex to do that. That's not. I don't need a man fighting for me, all right? I'll figure out a way to do it without throwing somebody in the circle, and I'm not going to ask him because he's going to say no. That's the whole thing. Alex isn't going to fight for me. He doesn't fight, not anymore. I mean, he fights for himself and, like, maybe his mom, but who'd he fight in that circumstance anyway? Oh, Vivian? Oh, he could fucking take him. No, you know what he called him? He called him a gnome. He kind of is. He's like a little leprechaun. No, I bet he's scary, but not against my man. I didn't mean that like my man. I meant like my guy, my dude, my employee. I'm sure after you've read all the articles, I've had more than enough men, even though I've only had 2. No, only 2. My husband and the guy who's now my intern. Yep, Leo Seuss. No. The guy that they saw me with at the USPOD party, that was my lawyer. That's Nicholas Nod. He's a good guy, but he's not like, you know. No, he's cute, but like, I don't fucking need that right now. I don't need nobody. What I do need to do is go get changed for dinner. Shall we, Lady Martha?